So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this thing. I'm not gonna waste time. Go ahead and get started. So, Grand Rising guys, thanks for jumping on. My name is Eric. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supply company located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, in a small town called Casey. We have a warehouse here. Unfortunately, we do not offer pickup, but we do offer shipping. So if you're local, it's just like Amazon, guys. You can order online and you can actually get it shipped to you. Depending on what you get and shipped, is going to depend on the turnaround time. So please go to our website, which is theblankspot.com. Scroll down to the bottom and read our shipping policies. Thank you for that. So I came back on live second time today after not being on live forever. And I wanted to talk about these fans because a lot of people were asking questions and I didn't want to get sidetracked because I was talking about a different topic. So we're going to talk about these fans and the transfers. And we're going to also talk about a little bit about measuring the fans. Man, it's a lot of stuff to talk about. Once again, I am not here to step on anybody's toes. I need you guys to understand something. The way I think about this opportunity, what people do, I am not a crafter. Because I am not a crafter, there's going to be a lot of things that I won't understand. So in advance, guys, forgive me, okay? I am a business owner. I have learned how to create and make a couple of things, but by trade, I didn't start off crafting. My wife did. So she taught me some things. What I did do, and I've always done, is I've always been able to handle a ruler. I've always been able to handle a ruler. And I want you guys to understand something. In crafting, in designing, in making things, this is going to be your best friend. Okay? We'll talk about learning how to design in a minute because that's going to be important as well. As Shakir the professor says, you gotta understand how to design. Whether you decide to design or not, you got to understand how to design. And this is an element inside of designing. Measuring. Tish says, your info has been so helpful. I appreciate it. So you got to understand if you are not going to, number one, if you're not going to learn how to design, then you're going to have to pay some money to somebody who can design for you. That's something to think about. If you're not going to learn how to design, if you're not going to make the time to learn how to design, then you're going to have to pay somebody to design for you. And that can be a little tedious because now you got to back and forth with the person that may or may not understand your vision. You may not be able to articulate what you want that person to put on that particular design. So you got to be able to communicate. That's another thing. I'm finding that a lot of people in this industry cannot communicate what they want. Y'all can stop me when I'm wrong because if you are creating custom or personalized work, you understand what I'm talking about. Many times the customer cannot articulate what they want. They can't explain what they want. But remember, most of the customers that we're dealing with the crafting customers, the crafting business owners. Thanks for the gifts. We're dealing with the crafting business owners. And unfortunately, there are a lot of crafting business owners who can't communicate what they need. So a lot of people got on this horse. And they jumped on this ride called the Clack Fans. A lot of y'all jumped on the Clack Fan ride. And you said, hey, I'm going to make some of this money. Whether you are a crafting business owner, whether you are a side hustler, or maybe you're a hobbyist that's just trying to take advantage of it. Well, I'm just going to be real plain. Please understand when I tell you this. This is coming. This is out of love. This is out of us wanting you to do business with us and wanting to help you to be successful. Some of y'all can't design. If you send it, we're going to print it. I need y'all to understand something. I'm not here to judge you, but somebody has been lying to you and they told you that you know how to design and you didn't take a design class. And I'm not just talking about what your images look like. I'm talking about quality images. I'm talking about images that are not pixelated. They can't be pixelated. They can't be blurry. You're doing this stuff for somebody else. If you're doing it for yourself, that's cool. but you're doing this stuff for somebody else. You're sending pixelated images. Your images are not quality. They have watermarks on them. All those things. If you're going to be designing, you got to know these things. You got to know these things. Also, you're going to have to know how to measure. So, in front of me, I have two different types of Clack fans. Since we're talking about fans. Hey, Miller, what's going on? So, before I get too far into this, make sure you guys drop your city and state, like the video, and share the video. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Hustle Talk, make sure you like the video and share the video. Okay? A. Miller says, measure twice, cut once. For some people, A. Miller, they got to measure 3 or 4 times. Because I'm telling you, that's a great saying. I always liked it. You always measure twice and cut once. Because if not, you're going to be going to buy more supplies. Drop that city and state. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Okay, so in front of me, I have two different types of fans. Okay. One is the pre-assembled fan. This pre-assembled fan, I did it on the back for a reason. This pre-assembled fan is assembled with double-sided tape. As a matter of fact, all the fans that you see that are assembled are going to have double-sided tape. Please, please, all the myths about if the tape is going to hold or not, please don't let people scare you into saying you got to use 6,000 glue or you got to use super glue. Because I'm going to tell you, with our experience, and we've tried a lot of different things, if you use super glue or 6,000 glue, it has to dry. If you decide to use 6,000 glue, you're going to have to remove the residue from here. And that 6,000 to the plastic real well. So the double-sided tape that the vendor sent us and the double-sided tape that's holding it together right now is real good. It's good. All right. It's good. It's solid. So the first thing that happens is people say, well, is the fan solid? Is it going to hold up? If you take a person, pick them up and throw them against the wall with force, you're going to break them. I want that to sink in. If you take a glass and you rear back and burst it on and shoot it down to the floor, throw it down to the floor, it's going to shatter. If you take this fan and open it the incorrect way, and I want you guys to see something because I'm going to get to my point. I want you to see something because my wife and I did a video on how to correctly open the fan. Okay, we're gonna kind of go back to the measuring part. We did a video on how to correctly open the fan, and you would not imagine the amount of drive-bys and the amount of smart people that started commenting on our post. People who say that they're making fans too, but my question is, why didn't you make this video? So either watch the video or don't watch the video, but it's not time to be smart when somebody else is making their video, right? Ain't time to be smart. Anyway, there's 2 ways to open this fan, but only one way it's going to work. So if you are a customer, Grand Rising Steve, if you are a customer, whether you are a customer of a blank or whether you are a customer of a finished product, don't take your fan and just do this. Take it out. Don't take your fan, take it out the plastic or whatever, packaging they have and just do this to clack it. Don't do that. See if you can open the fan. Find out which direction the fan opens in. If you can see the ribs of the fan, that means the other part is facing you. I'm going to say this really, really slowly. And I didn't think about this when my wife made the video. The fan is only going to open with the fabric facing you. If you try to open the fan and you see the ribs like this, the ribs are facing you. If you're trying to open the fan and the ribs are facing you, it's the wrong way. So please, guys, when you open your fan, open it with the fabric facing you. Okay? Lorna, how you doing? I'm awesome. Thanks for jumping on. That's fan opening 101. I didn't think about that, but you're gonna open, and I know people saying, well, you know what, it's just so elementary. Why are you telling somebody how to open a fan? Because we've had customers already try to send us stuff back saying that we sent them broken stuff. And then we had some person on here say, well, did you send instructions on how to open a fan? Are you freaking kidding me? It's a fan. Some of you guys got college degrees, and I know that doesn't mean a lot to anybody or to everybody, but the common sense factor and the common sense rule is this. I'm not just going to take something out of the plastic and just start doing what I see other people doing. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to examine it. If you take your fan out and this part is facing you, you're opening the fan incorrectly. If you take this out and you open it up and the fabric is facing you, you're opening it up correctly. Okay? If you're offended when I say about common sense, you're right. But if you're offended by that, then you're looking for something to be offended by. Tawana, how you doing? Designs by Nove Art. How are you? Harlan Williams, how are you? A Miller's back. Tish is back. Paula D, how you doing? So I need y'all to understand this. I know it sounds simple. Once again, I'll say this again. If you get your fan out of the plastic, whether it's from the vendor, supplier, or whether you're getting it from the person that you purchased it from, please, I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see. If I can see the rib, so once again, if I can see, when I open this up, whether I'm left-handed or right-handed, if I can see the plastic facing me, this is the wrong side. I need to see the fabric. That's the right side. Now you can clack. You can clack to your little heart content. You can sling this thing down the street if you want to. All right? But please, guys, please do not blame the person that made the fan saying that, hey, they didn't put it together correctly. Because we got a picture of a fan where either a grown adult child opened it up incorrectly and just tried to stretch it and broke the ribs, because we don't sell these to our customers for custom. We're giving them the wood fans, or some child got a hold of it and broke the fan, and either way, the customer did not want to admit to their wrongdoing. Okay, got that out of my system. Now I'm done. Let me see. But do I the print on demand route now? That's kind of, might want to clean that one up for me. Help me out. So we got that done. Charmaine King, Janika, how are you? Long time. So now let's talk about these transfers and measuring these fans. Now I got two types of fans in front of me. All right, two types of fans in front of me. One is the pre-assembled fan, and the other one is the fan that is not pre-assembled. It's going to come like this, taken off, and you're going to have to actually assemble it after you press it. Okay? Two types of fans. I need you guys to understand something, that all fans are not the same sizes. We only carry the 13-inch fans. We carry 4 different types of fans. We carry a bamboo fan. We carry a, which is not for clacking. It's only for looking. Okay? So you don't want that one, don't get that one. We carry the wood clack fans that are going to be like this. They're not pre-assembled. And that's what it's going to say on the website. The website is theblankspot.com. If you scroll down on the front page, you'll see fans, and everything that you want fan related is going to be there. Okay. And then we carry the colored fans, and we carry the plastic pre-assembled fans. So you got to measure this. Please. If you're not a designer and you don't understand how to design, pay somebody to design. Pay someone to design. If you don't know how to measure this, we've done a couple of videos. But if you don't know how to measure this, I'm going to give you a hint. You're going to take you a fabric ruler. Bree, how are you? You're going to lay this flat. Okay, you're going to lay this flat. This is for elementary. Okay, this is for the people who don't do anything and don't know how to do anything. You're going to lay this flat, face down on the table. Once you lay this face down, you're going to take your fabric ruler and you're going to extend it from this side to this side. You're going to get a number. That number is not the number that you're going to use. If I measure this fan right now, I'm going to get 25.5 or 25.6. So 25.5 inches. If I were to send my measurements in, I'm not going to use 25.5. I'm going to use a little bit more. So I may use 26 inches. Our fans, when I do our designs, I'm measuring, and our design is going to be 26.75 wide. Then you're going to have to measure, and this is the trick. You're going to have to measure from here to here. You're going to have to measure from here to here, okay? The bottom. That's all you need. That's about 13.3 or 4 inches. I do 13.5. So my measurements for our fans, all of our transfers, are going to fit all of the fans that we sell. Y'all with me? Did I make that sound complicated? Y for yes, N for no. If you're confused, say confused. C for confused. Was that easy? Y for yes, N for no. If I'm confused, say confused. Yeah, you gotta add that quarter inch or whatever you decide you want to add. If you add too much, of course, it's gonna be a problem. I'm not here to give you a class on measuring. Not here to give you a class on measuring. That's not my job. Our job is not to give classes. Our job is to sell blanks and transfers. The people who are out there, and there's lots of them out there giving you classes on design, they're going to teach you how to measure. I can't help you. I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry because that's not what we do. For the customers out there who are saying, hey, blank spot, you should do X, Y, and Z. You're not our customers. And we're okay with that. Because even as I'm not working right now, and even as nobody's going to our website, I don't hear our thing clicking. I don't see anybody buying anything. I'm not making any money right now by showing you how to measure a fan. So that's not our job. Our job is to give you great quality products, provide great quality services, and that's it. If you cannot design, find someone who can design for you. That's it. That's bottom line. We've seen so many images come through here. So these fans fit these transfers. If you're looking for pre-done transfers, simply go to our website, theblankspot.com. We have ready to press transfers. So the plastic is pre-assembled, but not the wood. You got it. These are, and I'm gonna share this with you as well. The plastic does not mean it's a better quality or lesser quality. Doesn't mean that, because both of them are going to be held together by double-sided tape. I even had some lady, these are smart people that I'm running into that are crafting. Some lady said, hey, when I was actually putting this back together, she said, well, y'all are worried about him not clacking the fan. You should be worried about why didn't he clean all the residue off before he put the double-sided tape back on there. Are y'all serious? Are you guys cleaning off the residue off of each one of these? If you are, God bless y'all. But you don't have to. That's a whole nother conversation for another time. There's free pixel websites too. Free pixel websites. If you guys are looking to get trained, this ain't the site to get trained on, y'all. If you're here to get trained and learn something, I'm gonna teach you how to shop on our website. I wish I had 3 hands, because I could be cutting and I could be talking and holding this up. This is the deal, y'all. A lot of people jumped into this fan craze without any understanding of measuring. They figure, hey, you know what? If I can do X, Y, and Z, I'm good. But y'all been buying pre-press or ready to press transfers. Made your job easy. Hey, that's what we want to do. We're here to make your job easy. If you want to make money, if you're serious about making money, find someone to outsource the hard stuff, the time-consuming stuff, the difficult stuff. That's what you want to do. A lot of y'all not going to hear this because y'all somewhere else. Measuring the fan is not hard. If you're doing a custom transfer, a custom design, because Betty, Sheila, Barbara Ray, they want their name on their fan, their picture and all this stuff, that's great. But you got to know how to measure the fan, and it's not hard. You measuring this way and this way. I made that real simple. If anybody can't get that, you measuring this way and this way. I'm a clown, I know. I don't have to know how to craft to measure because I've always known how to use a ruler. And you want to over measure. You don't want to measure too much, because if you measure too much, then your picture is going to hang off of your design, off of your fan. Like you see them ladies and them guys walking down the street with those slides or those flip-flops on. If they're wearing the slides, they toes hanging over the front. That's how your picture gonna look if it's too big. See the heels hanging off the back? That's how your picture gonna look if it's too big. And then you see how people you measure just exact, and you got white stuff, you got white part on your fan. That's people who wearing feet too big. Their feet are too big and their shoes are too small. Or the person that's wearing a shirt and it's up here and their stomach showing. Hey guys, learn how to measure. I'm serious. Yeah, but see, so Janique, I got you. Once again, she's telling you on Facebook what to do. But before they create that rectangle, they still got to know how to measure. See, here's the problem. Wanda, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. Here's the problem for a lot of our customers. I'm funny. Thank you. I'm hilarious. Here's the problem for a lot of our customers. And this is going to nip a lot of it in the bud. You ready, D? Say you ready. She say she ready. A lot of y'all not used to dealing with businesses. Oh, y'all thought I had something else to say after that? A lot of y'all are not used to dealing with businesses. I ordered 15 Clack transfers. Can't wait to get the next week. Okay. A lot of people are not. Good afternoon, Pandora. How you doing? A lot of people are not used to dealing with businesses. When we go to the person that we order our transfers from, as far as our screen print transfers, we have to know how to use their design software. We have to. And if we send them something that's incorrect, it can pass all the quality inspections. But if we send them something that's incorrect, they're going to print it, process it, and ship it. They're not going to call us and say, hey, this don't look like it's the right size for what you say you want it. A lot of y'all not used to dealing with business owners. A lot of y'all are used to dealing with, wait for it. A lot of y'all used to dealing with hustlers. Side hustlers at that. Somebody who ain't even doing it for real. A lot of people are not used to structure. Wicked, how are you? A lot of people are not used to structure. So when a business says, hey, we have a design software where you can actually upload your images and to create any design that so we can print in the design. Once you upload your design to our software, it gives you an option to measure it. That's an option. Or you can go on whatever your design software is, create your size, because watch this. This is going to get a little difficult. You've already created your image. You already created your image. You know what size it is. There's two ways you can do it. You can upload this image one time to our design software, and you can duplicate it and position it to where it can fit on the gang sheet, or you can create the gang sheet size. You can create the gang sheet size on your design software, create your image, your one image, put everything in there, make sure it's sized, put everything in there, and then upload that. It's 2 options. But that's one of the things. A lot of people are not accustomed, a lot of crafters, a lot of smaller businesses are not accustomed to dealing with the type of business that we provide, because you're getting on the phone and you're emailing and you're asking, hey, are we going to be able to check this? Are we going to be able to check that? There's nothing wrong with asking that. But please don't be disappointed when we tell you that we're not checking it. You send it, we print it. We don't have time to even make a video, let alone talk about this. We've made videos. If you go to our YouTube channel, we made a couple of videos on how to use our design software. It's out there. It's been out there for a while. Go to our YouTube and search gang sheet. Search gang sheet till you see us moving around. It may be an hour-long video, but search gang sheet, and you can see how we want you guys to shop with us, but we don't want you to shop with us at the detriment of us not being able to continue to build our business. I want that to kind of sink in. We can't allow people to shop with us who don't get it and then get mad because they don't get it. We made videos on how to shop with us, but you got to make the time to look at the videos. You got to make the time to look at it and see how it actually works. If not, you got to pay somebody to design for you. And with the way things are going right now, everybody's trying to save $1. Everybody's trying to save $1. So you wanna take these. So if you got this type of fan and you have this type of fan, the measurements are going to be different. If you're uploading it, it's going to be different. Okay, it's going to be different. But if you're ordering from us directly, all of our transfers that are pre-made, they're going to fit the fans if you purchase them from us. That's another thing I want to talk about briefly. If you purchase a fan from somewhere else, we cannot guarantee that our transfers are going to fit. That's another misconception about people who actually order. You believe that one size fits all and all are the same. And unfortunately, it's not. There's not a one size fits all option here. So I don't know what the other people are doing. I don't know what the other vendors or suppliers are doing as it pertains to their equipment, their products, their services. I don't know what they're doing. So you got to understand that when you contact us, we're not trying to sound like we know everything. We're not trying to sound like we don't care. But you got to realize we're talking to people who say that they're crafters. We thought we're talking to people who say that they're business owners. This is not going to be a popular conversation. See, this is not the conversation that people want to have when they get on platforms like this. They either want to have something that's going to be available for sale, that's going to be, I want it for cheap. I can get it for cheap. Or you want to be on a platform where somebody's showing you how to do something for free. Recently attended a comedy show. Hey, LaWanda, how you doing? Recently attended a comedy show. And there was a person in the audience that had their camera and they were recording, or it seemed to be that they were recording the comic. So instead of the comic saying, hey, you know what? Put that freaking camera down, kick them out, yada, yada, yada. They simply asked the question. They said, hey, why would you record something to show someone for free that you had to pay for? I'm going to say that one again in case it didn't sink in. She said, why would you record it and show someone for free that you had to pay for? You had to pay to get here. You had to pay to stay here. And you had to pay to get inside the comedy show. See, a lot of crafters, business owners, a lot of people are taking this, I'm not going to gatekeep, to a different level. You're thinking that you're helping people by giving them everything for free. But you're keeping them in the same, position that they've always been in. On their knees, crawling, not able to get up. Not able to stand up and support themselves. Not able to walk on their own 2 feet. If that's your business model, and you give classes, and you say, I'm going to show you this, but you got to pay for the rest, I get it. I understand. But it's a whole bunch of people out there, a whole bunch of personalities out there that are running around talking about, I ain't no gatekeeper. I'm not going to gatekeep. Or you're just a gatekeeper. You don't understand what gatekeeping is. There's a difference between gatekeeping and business practices. I'm a gatekeeper, and it's business practices. If that makes me I'm a gatekeeper. Because I'm not sharing our vendors list. I'm not telling you where I got it from. I'm not telling you why I got it. It ain't none of your business. This is a business. Just because you see us on social media and we're trying to get more customers, I'm not going to kiss your behind. I'm not going to kiss your behind and make you feel good about yourself and then lie to you and then say, hey, here you go, just so I can get you to buy something, possibly buy something from me. There's some businesses out there, but that's not us. It definitely ain't me. And if that's not the type of person that you want to do business with, we understand. Because you look like me, we ain't cousins, we ain't homies, we ain't cronies, we ain't grow up together, we ain't shoot no dice, we ain't shoot no marbles, we ain't throw no rocks, we ain't do none of that stuff. This is a business. And a lot of people don't understand that, especially a lot of people who look like me. They don't understand that. They're not going, this ain't going to sit well with your spirit. You don't want to hear it. This ain't what you came to hear. This ain't the part of the lie that you want to see. You want to see how to do it. This ain't that channel. This is not that platform. But if you want to buy quality products and you want great customer service, here it is. If you don't know how to do something, you're going to have to pay somebody to do it. That's the world we live in. Or do your own homework until you figure it out yourself. Now, I don't know about you, but I'll be 53 in October. I ain't got that kind of time. I'm going to leave here. Maybe sooner than later, I don't know. But while I'm here up and moving, I'm going to try to take my time and, exactly how I can get it more out of it. Let me see. So that's a great question. Somebody asked, does the fan template on our website match the fans that we are for the custom orders? You still got to size it, baby. That's a great question. I'm not messing with you, I promise you. But somebody asked that question on the phone. You still got to size it. It's the right shape. It's the right shape. But it's not going to come up the, you still got to size it to the fan that you have. So that's so great of a question that I want to make an example out of that question. Somebody bought, no, you're welcome. And thank you for not, being upset with me. Somebody bought some templates from somebody off of Etsy. They uploaded them to our software. Whatever size the template was, when they opened it up, that's the size they uploaded it to us. They didn't measure this fan and get it the right size, so they sent us templates by this big. And they said, hey, what I do wrong? And thank God my wife answered the phone, y'all, because I probably run a lot of people away with my sarcasm. But I don't get it because I'm not a crafter. What did you do wrong? What are you putting this on? Are you putting this on a baby fan? Are you gonna be doing like this? You know what I'm saying? That's but I don't know how many potential customers I ran off with that type of behavior, personality. But you got to have some thick skin when you come through here, because you said that you were the crafting business owner. I told you I ain't no crafter. But I see it time and time again that people send us stuff and they say what it's for. And I'm thinking to myself, they're going to have to do this again. Because we not only can we not adjust your stuff, you didn't pay us to adjust it. You paid us to print it. We don't offer that service. That's the business part of being in business, y'all. And although there's a lot of people who won't agree, we do not care. Going back to the person that said, hey, you should have, did you add instructions? Did you add instructions to how to open the fan? And I'm thinking to myself, it's a fan. If I open it this way and it don't open, and there's an option to go the other way, then I'm gonna go the other option. But nah, I know they didn't send me no broken fan. And then send me a picture talking about the fan broke. No, you broke the fan. That's what happened. Come on, man, tell the truth, shame the devil. You broke the fan as a grown adult, won't take responsibility and accountability for you breaking it, and then gonna go back and say, well, you should send me another one. We're just like everybody else trying to make it, man. Don't sit there and try to be slick. I'm from the country, but you know what? I grew up in the streets. Don't get it twisted. I know a slickster when I see one. And y'all are so excited to get these things and start popping till y'all don't even take time to understand how to open the fan. Now get mad with me if you want to, but the ones that's getting mad, you know I'm telling the truth. So we did a video. We did a video on showing how to properly open the fan. And I realized that even as we did that video on showing how to properly open the fan, it still wasn't as clear. So today I did this on a previous video. I'm gonna do it again. When you get your fan, ladies and gentlemen, when you get your fan, and you can pass this along to the people that you're selling the finished fans to, the completed fans to. When you get your fan should open with the ribs. The plastic pieces should be facing you. Facing away. The plastic pieces should be facing away. The fabric should be facing you. It should open just that easily. If you open it with the ribs facing you and it only goes this far, guess what? That's the wrong way. Okay? I would say lefty and righty, but everybody's different. Okay? But that's something that you want to do before you go to pop the fan. Open it up slowly. Make sure it's open all the way and inspect the fan. Make sure, everything looks like it looks. But please, guys, from you to us, and from us to you, and then from you to your other customers, nobody wants to feel like that they're being mistreated, misled, or lied to. But at the same time, you got to think about it. We're all small business owners. We're small business as well. We may be at a different level. We may be providing different things, but we're small business as well. I don't want you as a customer buying a blank from me, opening it incorrectly. I'm just going to pop it. I'm going to pop a fan. Then I'm going to design it and make it. And you pop that sucker in the break. It ain't my fault. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because we didn't sell you anything that was wrong. Someone say reading's fundamental. I wish that I could do a step-by-step picture of the fans showing you exactly how to open the fan. But it wouldn't matter because some people are not going to read it. If you have a gas-operated vehicle and you take it to the gas station and you put the wrong gas in it, you put diesel in it, and you take it back to the dealership and you say, hey, the wrong gas got in here. That's what y'all say. The wrong gas got in here. What you think they're going to do? They'll fix it for a fee because you didn't read the instructions or you didn't take time to pay attention. There are no instructions on how to open this, y'all. This ain't rocket science. I don't care how many people come to your defense. For the people out there breaking fans because you open them up incorrectly, I'm not going to come to your defense. And y'all should stop doing it too. For all the people that's out there defending people for being unintelligent, not well read, overly excited, for the people who are taking up for those people, stop it. Stop it. Because you're making it bad for business owners. As a customer, as a consumer, it's my responsibility to take responsibility for the actions that I make. Responsibility and accountability. For the decisions that I make and for the actions that I take. I'm responsible for that. Stop making excuses for people who mess up. I messed up, keep it moving. But y'all out here taking it to a different level. And there's somebody on here watching right now. I promise you, somebody on here watching right now. Oh man, you know, he's so jacked up. His attitude is so bad. He's so rude and this, that, and the other. And you know, you can't talk about people like, man, shut up. Go somewhere. Kick rocks. This live ain't for you. The video is for people to understand, one, that you have to measure your stuff. Whether it's a fan or a can, you got to measure. If you're sensitive, go take some sensitivity classes. Go take some classes. Because this ain't it. What's going on, Ernie? It's business. It really is. It's business. I think what's happening is we get on platforms not only looking for free information, but then when somebody starts to tell the truth, then people get offended by the truth. Your boss told you the truth. You didn't start working there. Yeah, these big corporations telling you the truth. You're still shopping with them. They told you you're going to have to pay more taxes. You still paying them. They told us that the tariffs is going to go up. I'm still going to order the stuff. Your price is going to definitely go up if the tariffs affect us. That's the truth. You either buy or you ain't going to buy. Why are we getting so upset about the truth? The truth is, if we don't know how to operate something the same way we found somebody to buy it, the same way we found somebody to buy it, is the same way that we call that person, connect with them, and we say, hey, how do you do X, Y, and Z? Give me a second. The same way you found us to order these fans, whether they were blanks or whether they're custom, the same way you found us and you had an issue with that, it's the same way you can find us and call us or email us and say, hey, I have a question. Stop lying. The truth is not in style. Oh, baby. I like that one. And you're right. Don't go on social media blasting a business owner unless you got in touch with them. And you know what I'm saying? That's it. Michelle, how you doing? Been a minute. So if y'all got any questions about what y'all purchased from us, whether it was a custom item or whether it was a blank item, and you have an issue with it, before you get started, give us a holler. If we don't respond to you, and I'm not saying respond to you when you want us to, but if we don't respond to you within 24 to 48 hours, give us a little time because we are running a business. But if we don't respond to you at all, you have every right to give it to us. But there are several ways to contact us. You can message us here. I recommend you don't. I recommend you don't message us here because you probably won't get responded to. You can email us because you can go Google. You can Google the blank spot. You can email us, or you can give us a call during our business hours. Okay. Do you have a template? Yes, we do. The template is located right here on theblankspot.com. That's the website. On the front page, you'll see where it says fans. Click on the fans. We also still have the buy-in going on. If you guys are looking to buy or purchase fans for a lower cost than the retail price, then you can participate in the buy-in. The buy-in means that you're going to buy the fans, you're agreeing to purchase the fans at that price, and then you're also agreeing to wait until we ship them to you. It's going to let you know that you can get your fans shipped to you on or by. So please read that as well. But if you're looking for the fan templates, if you're looking for the fan transfers, if you're looking for the fans, thanks for the gift. If you're looking for buy-ins, you can actually get that right here on our website. Okay, so what is a buy-in? A buy-in means for us, it means that you're agreeing to purchase it at a lower cost. You got a minimum that you have to buy. You're agreeing to purchase it at a lower cost, and then you're agreeing to get it at a later date. So we're not required to ship it today or tomorrow or next week. We got a time limit on that, okay? What size Yucca board on the 15 by 15? It depends. It depends on what you're pressing. Usually on your 15 by 15, you're using a Yucca board, you want to press something larger. So if it were me, I would do probably an 18 by 24 inches. For the fan, 18 by 24 is gonna be good for you. 18 by 24 is gonna be good for you because you'll be able to use that for something else as well. Remember, your fan, the fans that we sell are going to be approximately 25.5 inches wide by approximately 13.4 inches in height. So you got to have a board longer than that to press your fan. So I said 18 by 24. I apologize. Let me clean that up. 18 by 36. 18 by 36. I apologize, Quanda. 18 by 36 is going to cover you. And that's why I said measure it. So yeah, 18 by 36 will cover it because you want to be able to press wider than that 25. Any other questions? Comment. What time we need to leave it, B? All right. I appreciate you guys for coming on. If you are just jumping on, do us a favor, drop your city and state, double tap that screen, like the video, share the video. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you like our Facebook, like our page, our business page. Also go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. The more followers, the more content we're going to drop, and the more free information we're going to give. We like free information, hopefully, as long as it's good. Then also go to our Hustle Talk. Go to the Hustle Talk. You can like that one. It's cool as well. But we don't do a lot of stuff on the Hustle Talk. But we just want you guys on Hustle Talk to come over to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Let me see. Right. I was confused about something. I called your wife. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're gonna if and that's for anybody, y'all. If you purchase something from somebody and you try to give them a holler and they don't answer the phone, don't work with them no more. Even if they're a small business like us, it don't matter. That's the part of customer service. But you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised the amount of information. And I'm not saying, listen, I ain't saying trying to call somebody and try to drain them from information and then go to somebody else and buy it. It don't work like that. If you guys want to set up a one-on-one with us, we got something that's called Pick My Brain. If you want to do a one-on-one, Pick My Brain, we got an hour session. Okay? Got an hour session. You can pay for an hour of our time, an hour of our attention, and we'll give you everything we got within our business realms. Okay. The Yucca board is short for eucalyptus, and it's EU. It's a eucalyptus board. You can purchase it from Lowe's, Home Depot, pretty much any lumber type store. Okay, any lumber type store. You never heard of a euca board? You know, you can probably get away with plywood. You could probably get away with plywood, but it's thicker. It may be a little bit more expensive, and it may be a little bit heavier. So I probably wouldn't use plywood. Plus, it's not smooth. You're gonna probably end up with some splinters. So if you just take something that you got around the house and use it just to save some money, let me see what your fingers look like when you're done. Because if you use plywood, it ain't made for that. I'm just letting you know. Also, don't use cardboard. I'm letting you know what I know. Don't use cardboard. Some places call it fiberboard. Okay, didn't know that. Some places call. I think that's a different type of board, but I think it does the same. But it needs to be smooth. But Ava says some places call it fiberboard. Okay, thanks for letting me know. So look for euca board or fiberboard. Thank you. But yeah, don't use cardboard because cardboard has the wrinkles in it. And when you press your items and you use that cardboard, it's not smooth and flat. Then you're gonna be mad. You was trying to save money though. Don't get me started, y'all. Listen, go to the website. I repeat, go to the website, theblankspot.com. Check us out. We got more than just fan stuff, but since fans are the craze right now, I want to come back on and talk about the fans because a lot of people are doing this. So Ava, I see you just followed us. Make sure you go to our Facebook and our YouTube because I'm not always on here, but I'm always on Facebook and YouTube dropping content. So make sure you go to our Facebook or our YouTube. The Facebook is The Blanks Spot -TBS, and our YouTube is The Blanks Spot. That information that we share stays up there and it's free. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you, young lady. So yeah, man. So I mean, a lot of people are going to try to go the least expensive route, but I'm just gonna tell you, measure once, cut twice, or you can measure twice and cut once. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Last part about this is we are selling blank fans. We have colored fans. We have the plastic pre-assembled fans. I don't think we have any wood ones on the website, but check us out. Go to the website, theblankspot.com. Scroll down till you see fans. We have a template for our fans. We have transfers, all types of different transfers that are ready. We do print for you or your custom transfers. So, but we also we'll hold Sublimation Blanks and Supply store. So we do transfers as well as far as like t-shirts. Today is screen print, $1 screen print Thursday. Don't forget $1 screen print transfer Thursday. That's for the single color screen print transfers. Take advantage of that. In order to take advantage of the $1 screen print transfer Thursday, you have to purchase at least 20 to get them for $1. That's it. That's all. So thank y'all for coming back. I think I had enough live for the rest of the year. I'm done, but I got to come back on. Got to come back on probably tomorrow sometime. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. Let me see. I got to work on my TikTok page, showing off my designs. I ain't doing nothing on TikTok. I'm not. TikTok showed me a long time ago that they're not for me. So, but like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I hope you guys got some value out of the content. Make sure you understand how to design and how to measure. If you send your prints to us, don't get upset. We're working just like a larger company. We will not adjust your designs. A lot of them charge you extra to do it. We're not charging at all because it's not a service we provide. So once you send it, we print it. It has to be right before it comes to us. I see everybody at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.